Hello everybody and welcome to Sin City Living. My name is Jason. I'll be bringing you today's episode. Now I've been trying to get away from doing the intros, but I haven't had a whole lot of success with that. So I'm going to have to go back into doing that again, but I'm going to try and keep this as short as I possibly can. I apologize for how infrequently we've been posting videos the last few weeks. Been working a whole bunch of extra shifts, and then I went in and had eye surgery, so I've been recovering from that and still am. But hopefully within the next couple of weeks, we're going to get back to our usual routine of having a decent number of videos coming out for you guys, especially all those exclusive videos for our patrons. We're really trying to focus on giving you guys some awesome content. So for anybody that is interested in that, just go ahead and check the description of the video down below. And I've had quite a few questions, even though we've had this system in place for a little while, quite a few questions on how you can, how our fans can tip us or show appreciation to us, and you can buy us a cup of coffee. We set up a quote-unquote tip jar for that. Again, just check the description of the video down below if you're curious about that. Otherwise, hope you guys are enjoying things. Please email us with anything, strategies you would like to see, questions you may have, videos you would like to see. If you would like to see us do the true crime stuff again, or just the mob stories on Vegas, or the history of Vegas, or restaurants, anything you might like to see from us, please shoot me an email, sincityliving@gmail.com. We love shooting this stuff for you guys. Otherwise, we're going to jump right into today's video. So for today's video, I want to talk about how to win at craps independent of any strategy, the kind of mindset you need to have. This is basically an offshoot of the video I shot earlier of why most people lose even when they catch great rolls of 20 to 30, even 40 minutes. I actually saw it the other day. We had a 35-minute roll the other day. Not a single player colored up and left. Every single player gave back what little they had won. Right? And it all comes down to the mindset. Now, like some of our more recent videos, this one's going to have a lot of talking. So if that's not for you, then I would just suggest you just skip this video, because some people do complain, I talk too much. Well, some things are more explanation than visual. So again, sorry. Now, basically, exit strategy, and I talk about exit strategy in that video. And what I mean by that is a lot of players, let's say someone comes up to a $10 or $15 table and buys them for $300, okay? I mean, we have people that buy them for $100, okay? But buys them for $300. That's a pretty reasonable amount. Buys them for $300. Here's my question. This is the first thing that you should have in your head before you come up to the table. What is the minimum walking away point? How much money do you need to have in your rail before you walk away? Do you need to have a stack of black about like this, which would be, I don't know, $1,100? So do you need to be at 1,000? Do you need to triple up? Do you need $900? $900 sitting in your rail in profit? Will you walk away with that amount or more? Will that make you happy? What about 500? If you're buying it with 300, what about 500? And the reason I say this, as far as the exit strategy goes, is because I see a lot of players buying for, say, $300, and their strategy is such that they catch a 30-minute roll, and they're probably already down a little bit because of losing rolls prior to that. And after that 30-minute roll, in their rail, they're sitting on maybe something that looks about like this, because they have their whatever bets, and we don't really start paying black unless the bets are much higher and they already have a lot of green. So we'll see, like, their rail looks something like this after this 20 to 30-minute roll. And, we'll see people count it down, and then they just start playing again. Some people might color up 300 worth, their original stake, put it back in their pocket, and play with the rest. But I will tell you this, 75% of the time when I see that, those blacks start coming out of the pocket once they lose what they had left, and they go back into their original stake. So figure out how much will make you happy. How much are you willing to walk away with? Or how much are you willing to make that will force you to walk away? Because that stack I put out, that wasn't even $600. That was 5 and change. Now, once you have figured that out, how much do you want to make as you're walking away stake? Because again, most players, they catch a roll, they win some, they didn't win enough, so they keep on playing. All right. A common mistake is, well, I'm betting $15 a number and caught a sequence of great rolls, or just maybe 4 10-minute rolls right in a row. I'm playing 15 a number and I'm up $200. So now I'm going to go ahead and make it 30 a number. That way I should win $400. No, you just lose what you've won faster. Doubling your bet does not mean you're going to double your winnings. You caught a great roll. You caught a great streak or whatever. But once you have your idea of your exits, of your exit amount, now you can analyze your exit strategy, and you need to analyze your strategy itself. And the way I would put it, now I know we do a lot of demonstrations of strategy based on statistical likelihood, where a lot of times these numbers won't roll 8 to 10 times until you're looking at an hour and a half or longer roll. In reality, most strategies are looking for that statistical anomaly. They're looking for that one or two numbers to roll more times than the statistical likelihood. Now, a lot of strategies are really only looking for 5 to 7 hits of any individual number. Strategies that will make people happy. So, you need to ask yourself this, because catching 5 to 7 hits of a number is pretty good. It's really, really good, especially if you catch like the 7, right around 6, 7, even 8. It's really, really good. And is that going to get you to your exit strategy? Because if you get, and how many numbers do you have to hit, and how many times do they need to hit in order for you to get to your exit strategy? For instance, say you're on a $10 table, so you do 54 cross, forget about the pass line. You probably have a pass line with minimal odds. So now, let's say you just same bet. Let's say that's your strategy. Excuse me. I have something in my throat. Allergies. It's been super windy. So you've got you've got your 54 cross, and your strategy is same bet, same bet, same bet. Okay. So let's figure 8 hits. Let's say 2 numbers hit 8 times. So we'll forget about the rest. Right? 2 numbers hit 8 times each. Or maybe the 6 and the 9. Okay. Pays $14. Right? That means your 8 hits going to get you $112. That means both of them combined, you made $224. $224. Then you lose your 54 across, so you made $150 in profit. Maybe you made another 50 or so from the other numbers. So maybe you make about $200 in profit. You caught a fantastic roll and you made $200 in profit. You definitely got to analyze your strategy. You're going to have to catch an hour and a half roll before you'll be happy to leave. And I have not seen an hour and a half roll in about 3.5 years. I did see almost an hour roll not too long ago, but the last one before that was probably 6-7 months that I have seen. That's not saying they're not occurring. They are occurring, but they're very, very rare. Very rare. Now, what about, and see, that's the difference between people that have regressions and stuff like that. They're trying to collect up, and they're basically trying to not lose instead of trying to win. There's 2 totally different things. Now, let's look at, let's say a mid-presser. Let's say 1 number just to hit 8 times. Okay? And we'll do the 6 and 8 just because 1, they're fun to press, and 2, they're fairly basic. So 54 cross. All right, let's say the 6 hits, we'll just do 7 times. Let's say the 6 hits 7 times. Okay? And you're a mid-presser. So the first time, you're going to press it up to 18. The second time, you're going to press it up to 30. Third time, you're going to go to 42. Fourth time, go to 60. Fifth time, maybe you go to 90. Number 6, perhaps just go to 120. And number 7, maybe you press it up to 150. Now, this is a pretty light mid-press. There you go. 7 hits on that number. Just 1 number. Now, lose 54 across when the 7 out occurs. $241 in profit. $241. Is that enough for you to walk away with? Maybe, maybe not. Let's look at it on a slightly more aggressive mid-press. And see, that's why the power pressers exist. So let's look at it with a slightly more aggressive mid-presser. First hit, go to 18. Second hit, go to 30. Third hit, go to 42. Fourth hit, 60. Fifth hit, 90. Now, this is where they get more aggressive. Hit number 6, go to 150. Excuse me. And hit number 7, go to 210. Now again, 54 across. And now this slightly more aggressive player has banked a little bit less. Okay? They've banked 216 instead of 241. They've banked a little bit less. But if that 8th hit comes, right, now this player will go to 210. Well, this player is probably going to 300. And now they've banked more. And that's why people like to do the mid press, or the power press. Okay? Let's look at, what did I do, 7 hits? Let's look at 7 hits on the 9. Okay? So they're going to go negative $1 the first hit. Second hit right there. Third hit, they're going to go negative another $6. So now they're negative $7. That's the third hit. Fourth hit. Fifth hit. Now on this one, so went 5. So they're now negative 12. It's the fifth hit. Hit number 6. Now, here they're probably going to collect. And now, hit number 7. So, 7 hits of a 9, starting at $10. The power presser has made $1,900. That is why people power press. Because that's their entire strategy is they want a number to hit 6, 7, 8 times. That's what they're looking for. One number that hits 6, 7, or 8 times. Okay? So that's what you need to examine with your strategy. How many times do I, with how I play, with the strategy that I play, how many times do I have to have one number hit in order for me to make my exit strategy dollar amount? That's what you need to ask yourself. So thank you everybody for watching. Hope you guys find this interesting, illuminating, enlightening, or at least just plain fun. We will catch you guys next time. Bye now. Thank you everybody for watching today's video, and as promised, a little bit more detail on things that we are working on. So again, we want to continue trying to expand the channel. We're really hoping to be able to add roulette as soon as possible, and then some video keno, video slots, stuff along those lines. Unfortunately, it ate up almost all of our cash, paying off all of our bills during the month of January while we were down. And now that the holidays have ended, YouTube's payouts have dropped significantly. So we're kind of treading water here as far as all that goes. Do have a lot of things we want to add, though. Not just those things, those additional games, and hopefully some carnival games and such like that. But the live streams. The biggest problem right now with the live streams is with 3 jobs combined between the 2 of us, 4 if I include the 20 to 30 hours a week I'm putting into the YouTube channel. It's very, very difficult for me to have a day and time that I can commit to doing the live stream every single week, because we also have our very young child to take care of. But I'm trying to figure that out. I'm thinking it's probably going to end up being on Monday nights or Tuesday afternoons, or possibly both. I intend to do at least one live stream exclusively for our patrons, and then another one on the YouTube channel. So possibly both days. We also have a few other things that we really want to attempt to move forward on. I'm just running into either time or skill set issues. I do want to eventually have a website going for us. I did used to program websites over a decade ago. A lot of things have changed, and I just don't have that time. And not a whole lot of knowledge on the current state of building websites, hosting, what sites can host, and how to build up, the e-commerce stuff. So if anybody has any skill sets along those lines and would like to answer some questions or just help us out, shoot us an email, sincitylivingLV@gmail.com. Also, I really hope to be able to start adding some exclusive stuff from Sin City Living, logoed shirts, hats. I'm looking to get custom dice made, even custom layouts made, although those would be pretty expensive. But I know zero about e-commerce and drop shipping and anything along those lines. So if you have any skill or knowledge in that area, please email me. I would love to ask you some questions and see if you can answer a few to help me figure out how to get that going. Same thing with designing our logos. I had some logos designed, very, very small logos, unfortunately, not big enough to blow up to put on T-shirts and stuff like that. And again, I know I know nothing about logo design, graphic design, any kind of websites that could do it. I literally know nothing. So if you have any skill or knowledge in that area also, please email me, and you're willing to answer some questions, please email me and let me know. I'll admit I don't even know where to start as far as asking some questions, but I'm sure I'll ask a few and that'll trigger a few more, so on and so forth. So yeah, there's that, and of course we do hope to continue to improve our AV setup, but I am an AV moron, so also right there, if you have any skill sets or knowledge in that area, please email me and are willing to answer some questions. Please email me and let me know. We would love to help. Otherwise, again, thank you everybody for watching, and we're very excited to continue bringing you our videos. Bye now.